to BizChicks TV. We're here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle so you can build a profitable business that's fun to run. Here are your hosts.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to BizChicks TV. Today is the day that we really get into what's going on in tech. It's time for Tech Life Weekly, and I'm here with my co-host, Ms. Francine Gregory. Ask Your AI Professor is in the house. I'm Tara Lita from California Cover Up, so we're the BizChicks. So sit back and relax as we're getting ready to talk tech in a way that's easy to understand and digest. Hey, we always like to get started with This Week in Tech. So, Fran, what you got for us today?
So, this week in tech, we're going to talk about, we'd like to do blacks and browns in tech history. Not that other people don't matter. It's just that we need to celebrate
There you
the sometimes the underheard people. Well, Tope Awatona is the founder of Calendly.
Oh, really?
Yes, and he founded Calendly. I wish I could put this up here. How can I? Oh, I can't do this. I was like, wait. I have two devices that talk to one another. And this is a good thing. All right. So I'm going to share. So I like show and tell better than just talking. Yeah, he's got a lot of pictures too, so this is going to be good. Y'all gonna let me do it? All right. Well, I'll just.
Oh, Calendly is such a great tool.
It is.
I had no idea. It's sort of like TaskRabbit. That was founded, by a Black woman, and it has really been a blessing to me to put together my items from IKEA to be able to find somebody.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do now that I have. Come on now, don't do that. Stay right here.
Be shy.
I'm talking to my.
I know. I'm talking to your computer.
Yeah, because I wanted to. Because sometimes we don't get to see things. And do I not see his picture? It's over here, my Chat GPT. And I thought I selected him. Okay. Well.
Now, is it considered the Calendly app? Or
okay. So
I have something here with his picture on it. But go ahead.
Here he is. Can y'all see him now?
Well, we see ChatGPT.
Okay, so let's see if I can share a different window. Yeah, I love tech and how we get stuff that does stuff. Let me see if I can do this.
So now, here we go.
Okay.
You got him?
Nope, don't see him. So if you have him, let me see.
Okay, I can share this. Let me share. Let me stop sharing this.
You could have left that and just shared a different something, but go ahead.
I know I didn't mean to click on that. It wouldn't move. So here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Share screen, and where is he? I've got his Instagram picture up here. Can you see it? He got tired of endless back and forth emails just to schedule a meeting.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's him.
I
got a story. I have a story. I just didn't.
Okay,
I was trying
go ahead.
Sometimes I'd like to show a picture.
Yeah,
so he was just like you said, frustrated with constant back and forth of scheduling meetings. And he didn't wait for funding. He used his own savings and built a simple tool that solved one clear problem: finding time. That one decision turned into a platform used by millions worldwide. His impact: he created leverage around time, one of the most valuable assets in business. So what are you doing manually that repeats every day? And
Mm.
Tope Watana founded Calendly. All right. You can stop sharing, Terry, and I'll go on.
Okay.
We
Stop
can tell
sharing.
history. At April 28th, 2003, Apple launched the iTunes Store. When they launched the iTunes Store, it gave users a simple legal way to buy individual songs online. Before this, music was tied to CDs or piracy platforms. You remember them, where you could go online and get you some songs. Apple connected the iPod iTunes software and the store into one smooth experience. It made buying songs easier than stealing them.
Napster, was it Napster that was
Napster, there was a lot of them. Okay, just say.
mm-hmm.
Okay, and simplicity changed behavior. April 29th, 1997, Netflix was founded. Netflix was founded by Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph as a DVD by mail service. It removed the need to visit stores and eliminated late fees.
I remember that. You could keep it as long as you wanted. Remember that? And you mailed it back. And yeah, I remember that. When they first came out, the little red envelope. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And you put it back in and mail it back.
Yep. They removed the friction first, then reinvented the entire model. And growth always follows adaptation. So I think the biggest thing was them eliminating the late fees.
Absolutely.
Because you would get dinged on them late fees.
You know what else they eliminated? Having to drag the whole family over to the DVD store. And now you got kids in the kids section, mom's over here in the romance section, dad's over here in the action section. And then you only could take out so many DVDs. It was just a mess. And that late fee, because you couldn't find the ones that the kids took out. It's like some monster eats them or something.
It was like, oh my God, did you get we got to get the video back to the store. And people were panicking because the late fee was a problem.
Exactly. Oh
so
my goodness.
Huh?
Or the lost DVD. You know, not being able
you had to buy it if you lost it.
Yes.
April 30th, 1993, Web was released to the public. CERN made the World Wide Web free to use. It was created by Tim Berners-Lee, and it was originally designed to share research.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And this matters because open access created global opportunity. Entire industries were built on that decision.
Wow.
And sometimes I think we think we just come up with this stuff on our own. No, because stuff needs to happen for other things to happen.
Yes.
Okay. So May 1st, 2004, Google launched Gmail.
Okay.
Yeah, Gmail came out in 2004. What are we at, 2007? We're at 2027. That is a long time ago.
It doesn't seem that long ago, but yeah, I guess it is.
Right. So when Google launched Gmail, it offered far more storage than its competitors and introduced faster search and conversation threading. They didn't match the market. They reset it with value.
Nice.
Because at that time, AOL was out.
Yes.
And some other emails are out. Like there are no, remember Earthlink, was that one?
I think so.
Okay, they ain't out no more. So.
AOL, I just remember that. You know, you got mail.
Yeah, there was a lot of people had Earthlink and some other stuff. But anyway, so let's talk about some tech making history for business owners.
Okay.
All of the tech is now being incorporated into tools that we use every day. Inside your emails, and we just talked about scheduling.
Yes.
So automation is now a basic requirement. Scheduling, follow-ups, and customer responses can now run without you.
Wow. That is
You can
just
just
so.
tell your agent of choice, I need you to reply back to this email saying this. It's kind of like, remember, I'm gonna
Perry
probably,
Mason and Della Street.
yes, Della, call so and so. Della, send a message. So now you have your own Della. You just got to set
Wow.
it up and be able to know how to talk to her so that she gets the work done. You can't talk to her crazy either, right? He didn't
Okay,
talk.
you don't want to talk to her crazy. She might get an attitude.
Well, she might write something in that letter you didn't ask.
She might add a little something, something.
Yes. So Della, oh, I have an idea. Anyway, so automation is now a basic requirement. Tools like Calendly show you how one simple system can remove daily friction. And I love it because Calendly and TidyCal and other scheduling systems, you don't have to do that. Okay, well, what about this day? Well, no, that doesn't work for me. Well, how about this day? Though that doesn't work for me. You just put all of your available dates in one location, send somebody the link and let them pick out of all the available dates that you have.
There you go.
No more friction.
And that's what happened with my tax guy. It's like I went in there, his calendar was full. I was in a panic. I was like, and asked the calendar to let me know when when someone canceled.
And they will send that back to you. Doctors' offices are doing that too. People, like, you want to schedule your next appointment. I'm going to start talking to the people that I know. You need to have a automated calendar, Calendly, TidyCal, something where people can get on your calendar and I can pick a day and not, like you said, go back and forth. Get your eyebrows done. Anybody can use the system. And within that system, it allows you to be able to book the appointment and pay for the appointment at the same time. So search is turning into action. Perplexity AI and similar platforms are moving from answers to execution. Less searching, more doing. AI is already built into your tools. You don't need more tools. You need to use what you have. Okay. See, now this is why you need to learn what tools you have. We can no longer afford to sit back and just do things the same way. Other people are using the tools differently, and it really does save your time, which is probably your most valuable asset.
True that.
So Voice AI is ready for daily use. Call handling, booking, and FAQs, you frequently asked questions, can now run 24/7 with high accuracy. And we have a system that runs that. If you need a digital assistant to answer your phones, we got you on that. We got you. We can help you get that set up. Answering your phones is a good thing. Yes. And then giving people answers to what it is that you need instead of having them, oh, well, I have to wait till they call back. Well, I called to get, well, okay, what time is the pharmacy open? I text and said something, and I text back. So what time? Oh, click here so that you can see all of the available times and blah, blah, blah.
The schedule, yes.
Forth with somebody on the phone. Well, no, they're not open at this time. And okay.
And just waiting for them to come into work so they can answer the phone.
Right?
Remember that?
Yeah. Okay. They're not open yet.
Till 9 o'clock.
So this means you can stay available without being present. Solve real problems, simplify the process, and let systems handle the rest. So
I
what are
know
you?
that if I don't respond to the text for my dentist or my physician with a Y for yes, then they cancel my appointment. Yeah, oh no, you got to reschedule. We sent you a text yesterday and you never responded, so we canceled it. Like, what?
And they set the system up so they could have set it up a little more gently.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you still doing manually? What can you automate this week, and what will you stop doing altogether?
Mm.
And
Okay.
that's your week in tech history.
Fantastic. Oh my goodness. I love when we talk about how to save time, and time is money.
It
So
really is.
yeah, because think about it. Canceling a dentist appointment and being able to put somebody in who can come makes sense for the dentist.
And it makes sense for you too, because now you can go do, apparently you had something else to do, or it wasn't as convenient as you thought it was. And now you can change it without a whole lot. Oh, I got to call got to wait till somebody
Mhm.
answers the phone. Remember the lady that used to do
Oh yes, the
put the
board.
little board in, 1 moment, please. And then you had to get all of that little,
Wonderfulness.
what is it? That middle person is gone. Now
Mhm.
calls go straight through. You don't have to get Sarah on the phone to make a call to call somebody over in Pilot or wherever you was trying to call them. You just make the call or send the text or click on their link
Mhm.
to book the
Mhm.
appointment.
Wow. Wow. Well, I say, well, I want to talk about tech in farming today. So let me see if I can pull up my presentation. Let's see here and share this with you guys. Let's see. Where are we? Because I can't see if it's on the
It's
screen
coming
yet.
in. It's coming in.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So let's talk about the future in farming. I know that we aren't necessarily agricultural people, but we all depend on food. Okay.
Yeah,
So this is an
somebody
important,
needs to be.
you know what I'm saying? So we're talking about artificial intelligence and virtual reality transforming agriculture. Okay. From precision planting to smarter crop monitoring, artificial intelligence, and augmented reality are reshaping how we grow food, manage fields, and build more sustainable farms. So, welcome to the next frontier. And those people who aren't willing to move forward are going to find that this is going to be a concern because they're competing with people who are using these tools. So how's it revolutionizing agriculture? AI is for a sustainable future. Do you realize how many people around the world actually have a food shortage? Well, smart technology is transforming farms into data-driven ecosystems, feeding more people, wasting less, and building resilience into every harvest. So let's talk about smart farms of tomorrow. Smart farms of tomorrow will be AI driven. They'll be using drones with what they call AgroVision Net, which detects diseases early using computer vision and sensor data, ensuring healthier, more consistent yields because you'll be able to spot it before it spreads through the crops. Special collars and AI weather stations. Now, I thought this was interesting because I wasn't aware of this. They have these smart collars that monitor the vitals of livestock and predict
Hmm.
optimal planting and harvesting windows with unprecedented accuracy. So now you can tell if your livestock is getting ill. We've had some situations with things like bird flu and and mad cow disease and things that you would be able to spot that early and keep it from spreading. So this is important. These smart, so-called smart collars that monitor the vitals of livestock. Then you have crop genomics, pardon me,
Mhm.
genomics and AI analysis. They unlock the power of the plant DNA to develop a more resilient, high yield crop built for tomorrow's climate. Because, with climate change, we have to figure out how to help these crops survive under changing circumstances, if you will. So you see the collar around the cow there? That's one of those. It has the monitor on there to monitor the livestock's vitals. And then you see that the farmers are using virtual reality in the picture on the left to figure out planting, future crop rotation, things of those natures. And they can see the entire field on a virtual reality world. So let's talk about this. Terra clear from imagery to action. In other words, let's get the land clear. AI powered field mapping, precisely identifying where there are rocks and weeds and things that need to be removed. This is going to enable them to reduce having to use manual labor by up to 75% by using an automated analysis. Autonomous scouting. It collects and analyzes field data across 1,000 acres per day, delivering insights at machine speed. Can you imagine? Near real-time prescriptions, actionable plans that you can take action on to maximize productivity, reduce waste, and boost sustainability. It's going to print it out. Look, do A, B, C. You know what I mean? And if it's too technical, say put this in something that a third grader can understand. Tell me this in plain English. What do I need to do? Do I need to spread salt to stop whatever this is infecting my plants? Or, how can I do this without using pesticides? What natural products can I use? And you can get that plan. So, the AgriDoctor, your intelligent agricultural assistant, is a multi-module AI that combines image recognition. And we have these little apps now where you can aim it at the plant and it'll tell you what to do, right? Say add sugar, or this plant is overwatered, or it needs more sun, whatever. And it will give you agronomic knowledge and natural language understanding to diagnose crop disease on the spot. So you got this multi-module intelligence. It integrates photos, sensor data, AI models for fast, accurate disease identification. And you've got an interactive guidance. Farmers hold a real conversation with the AgriDoctor. Like we hold a conversation with ChatGPT. They got this agent that they can talk to, this digital agent, getting clear, actionable advice in plain language. They can access it makes it accessible to everyone, bringing expert level agricultural insights to every farmer, regardless of how big or how small they are or where they're located. So the future farming is here. Bountiful harvests, smarter farms, a more resilient food system. By May of 2026, AI and AR is no longer on the rise, and they are in the field, on the farm, at the heart of agricultural decision making. These technologies are helping growers increase yield, which is what we want, that it uses resources more efficiently, and it builds a more sustainable future for agriculture. So now what we have as a result of this AI revolution is smarter farms, because we got the drones and the autonomous scouting and genomics. We got bountiful harvests because we can make those precise decisions for healthier crops and higher yields. And we've got a resilient food system that's sustainable and designed for the long game. So I'm excited about it, and I hope you're excited about it because it's solving a worldwide problem. How do we feed the world? How do we do it better, more efficiently, with less invasive techniques? And we're able to provide it worldwide, solving problems worldwide. So I'm excited about it.
This is good because the things that we used to do with AI was toys and playing,
Yes.
and now we're using AI for really fixing stuff,
Problem
faster,
solving. Yes.
problem solving, fixing stuff, and
Can you
it's
imagine what the farmer had to do when something was invading his crops and he didn't know what it was? He had to wait for somebody. First of all, he had to book an appointment, pay an expert, have them come out there, wait for them to come out there. Then figure out if he was going to use whatever pesticide this person was, recommending, when in fact he could just talk to his phone, point it at it, find out what it is, ask for multiple solutions. Maybe he's an organic farmer. He don't want to use a bunch of pesticides and just ruin his whole brand.
and part of this is when they went in to do this. Now information is compartmentalized for each industry. So you can get an AI whose only focus is on agriculture.
Correct.
It might be able to ask some other questions, but it has solely been trained on agriculture.
Yes.
Just like AI that's been solely trained on law.
Correct.
Or medical
medicine. Yes.
medicine and stuff. And so you're not, okay, we have ChatGPT, Claude, or whatever, but it goes across the board on a bunch of stuff, right?
But now this is industry focused.
Right. And so AI is becoming industry focused. And you want that. And you depending on which program you use, you can have, like, if you have the business level of ChatGPT and probably Claude, you can create your business as a focus, meaning that it'll ask you, tell us about your business, what you do, what you don't do. And so it gets to know your business. So when it's answering questions, it can help you find things about your particular industry and your business, and not just be all over the map.
General, not just general information.
Just general. Yeah, we don't want the generic brand. We want the
customized results.
The customized results. Yeah.
Something that focuses.
Right.
Good morning. How you doing, TJ?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Fred. I see Fred is here.
Yeah, Fred's in the house. Yeah, good morning. No spotlights or red carpet needed today. But I think we can. Let me see. Where is that at?
Do we have something new?
I don't know. We got all kind of stuff. Yes, we have.
Applause.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, Fred.
Hey, Fred.
I like that.
Yeah, they added something else on here. Lazy chill zone drum roll. Let's see.
Okay. Let's see. Hi.
Fred.
Fred's in the house. Good morning. I've been gloating on the current YouTube demonetization going on. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's some. I think they tweaked the algorithm. I've seen a lot of people complain about their views being down.
Oh,
So they tweaked the algorithm. Wow. Is that what you're talking about, Fred? Unless is there something new I missed? Because I don't get everything.
Yeah.
I try.
Oh, it says over 10 million in annual revenue
Okay,
eliminated today.
can we talk about that just a bit? Because we
Sure.
look at Snapchat. Remember, Snapchat years ago had their $1 million a day
Yes.
creator fund, and then Meta had one for Instagram, and so everybody had one, and then they started paying out too much money, so they got
Yes.
rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
That is a thing. Okay, so here we are, however many years later, here comes YouTube, and they're like, okay, what is YouTube partnership? Is 50, is it 55?
You get more than 50%.
Right. So people, and another thing is they're starting to like demonetize faceless stuff, AI slop, all the stuff that people put up quickly. So they're looking for original content. So if you do this is original content. We do original content, we're good. So I'm not worried about it. And we've been talking about that forever. I was like, you got to put out content that's you. So Fred says 4 billion views and 35 million subscribers affected. Okay, I got it. Let me look at this.
Fred, can you give us exactly what is happening?
He says, this is much bigger. I predicted this coming a while ago, Fred says.
Yeah. Can you tell us exactly
what? Tell me,
well, some of them will be, but can you tell us what?
Okay. I mean, let's talk about this because are we business owners or content creators? I say we're both because we're in the publishing business, the content creation that brings in new people, new eyeballs. He's talking about, and correct me if I'm wrong, he's talking about influencers and people that just make content because they want a quick buck. Like they just want to make, especially on YouTube, they just want to make junk videos. YouTube is not having it anymore because the advertisers don't like it and the users don't like it. Instagram doesn't want it anymore because advertisers don't like it and the users don't like it. So
what is up with
the fallout is that, AI junk, AI slop, whatever you want to call it, it's because people are making junk. It's just junk, period. It was that before AI. You were making junk, nobody saw you because you're making junk. But if you're providing entertainment, education, things that people want, those people are thriving and surviving, or surviving and thriving. On YouTube and other places because they're providing something that you want. There's a lady I follow, I can't remember her name. I think she talks about AI tools and stuff, but she was like, she doesn't talk about the tools on the news. She's like, hey, this is how you do XYZ, and she does it for free. She's like, I'm not charging, I'm not this and that. She does like an hour-long live streams. Like the people that do those live streams and they give out valuable teaching information, those people are going to survive because they're not putting it behind a paywall saying, pay me $900 and I'll show you how to use Claude AI or Claude Coworker. They're putting it all on YouTube. But how are they making money? Well, they're going to make money in the partnership program, but the real deal is you do affiliate content or you do digital products, original digital products that you come up with. But it has to be valuable. See, that's the key. It has to be valuable.
I just asked my digital assistant, what is up with the YouTube demonetization? And he said YouTube demonetization isn't random anymore, it's intentional, and it's getting stricter in 2026. What demonetization actually means is simple. You post, you get views, you don't get paid. That can happen to a single video, multiple videos, your entire channel, and sometimes your whole monetization gets shut off. What really is driving the crackdown right now? Low effort, AI generated content. That's a big one. This is the biggest shift. YouTube is aggressively targeting copy and paste style videos, same script, different voice. Fully automated, faceless channels, mass-produced content that feels identical. If your content looks like everyone else's, you're at risk.
Yep.
Translation: AI is fine, lazy AI is not.
Mhm.
2, reused or unoriginal content. If you are reposting clips, using stock footage with minimal change, doing commentary with little added value, YouTube sees that as not adding enough originality, limited or no ads. That means you're going to get limited or no ads for that.
Yeah, you're not going to be monetized at all. You shouldn't be.
Yes, channel number 3, channel level judgment. This change. It's not just one video anymore. It's your whole channel. If your whole channel feels repetitive, templated, interchangeable, they can demonetize everything at once.
Mhm.
Advertiser friendliness. This is the real boss. YouTube doesn't pay you, advertisers do. So anything that makes brands nervous, such as controversial topics, graphic content, hate, or sensitive issues, excessive profanity, you get limited ads or no ads, even if your video stays up. Automation mistakes. Yes, this still happens. Their system is heavily AI driven. So videos get flagged incorrectly. Monetization gets pulled with no clear reason. You can appeal, but it's not guaranteed. The deeper truth is YouTube is shifting from post more content to post content that's clearly you.
Mhm.
They are rewarding distinct voice, real perspective, human involvement, clear value, and punishing volume without identity, systems without thought. If your content could be made by 1,000 other channels with the same prompt, you're in danger. If your content carries your thinking, your voice, your angle, you're safer than most.
Mhm.
So add your voice, add your face, voice, or perspective. Break patterns. Don't post clones of your own content. Slow down and increase quality. Use AI as a tool, not the creator. Build income outside ads. This is critical. And they said the bottom line is YouTube didn't suddenly get unfair. They got stricter about value. Oh, that was it.
All righty, daddy.
I was like, ooh. Fred is saying.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Let's go through with Fred, and then I had like an example I wanted to bring up.
So Fred says any AI use will kick in red flags. So original content productions will be key. And I would not use any AI enhancement at all. No video, graphics, animations, and more. I don't think they care about that as long if it's part of your story. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Right, because just real quick, if you use Premiere Pro, they put a lot of I looked at the last update. They have a lot of AI tools to help you make transitions. So I don't think YouTube is going to look at that, but they will look at other AI enhancement things because AI generated content has codes in it, so they'll be looking for the code.
Right.
But once you use Premiere Pro and you generate the video, the code is not in there. So
right. And then he says mixing content from others will be met next.
Yep.
No more of that.
Yep.
Because it wasn't yours. It's okay. YouTube is getting their FCC suit ready. Many broadcasters are housing themselves on YouTube. Let me see what else this says. Your content must reflect traditional or broadcast standards. And then he says, oh yeah, AI use is different as using AI created graphics, as Terry said, code in it, with the code in it. Yeah. So,
right.
And this is not the only place. Amazon.
No, it's not just,
when you're writing a book, it's the same thing. they ask you, did you use ChatGPT or whatever? They can tell already.
Yeah.
But
So,
how much of that is you and how much is the AI?
and see, they're being nice. Everybody's being nice now and asking you to self-declare. Like, did you pack? When you go to the airport, did you pack this? Did you just? It's going to get to the point where they're not going to ask you because of the coding feature. Like we're saying, there's a code in it. They can tell. They're going to turn that feature on, and you can lie and say, "Oh no, this is all me," and they're going to go, "This is AI. This is AI," and they're going to yank it. So, doesn't matter. What I was thinking was, because I always think about the Jetsons. So talking to my daughter about. Is that me? Is that me?
Don't know.
Oh,
go ahead.
No.
We're talking about the Jetsons, and then I was looking at one of the episodes because they got it all on YouTube. And so it was like the mom pushes the button, and they want dinner, and Elroy wants the pizza. And then the pizza, she pushes the button, and she puts the card in, pushes the button, and the pizza comes flying out. It's funny, but I was like, yes, you're going to be able to make a pizza or whatever with AI, but which one tastes better? The AI generated pizza or the one you make by hand in your oven with the dough? Whether you buy the dough or make it, doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that you made it versus the one that AI made. The satisfactory one is going to be the one that you made, even though it's easy to make the pizza with the button. There's the pizza. Same thing with you got a microwave. Who cooks in the microwave? Not really. I mean, when it first came out, people did, but I was like, you get a better taste when you hand make on the stove or in the oven. It's the taste factor. And AI does not have that. So these people that are making the junk, the slop, it's a fast, quick buck to them. But YouTube now is saying, no, you're not going to get monetized off of that. You have to make good tasting content, something that people want to consume. People want good tasting food. They want something that tastes good. Just because this AI tools out here doesn't make a difference. We still going to consume stuff that's valuable, fix a need, and solve the problem and taste good.
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
Yeah, Fred said it depends on the new generation's taste bud will be all AI. They won't yet. I think they're gonna.
I don't think so, because we're still human. We're human beings want a real pizza, not a cardboard pizza, and that comes to everything. Even though it's Alpha and whoever, and they grew up digitally, once they taste a real something, they're gonna want that. Once they taste it,
and see, because they're already ditching digital.
They're going offline. They're buying clamshell phones. They're like getting off. So it's already there. And that's because of the human factor. Because we want stuff that tastes real. We don't want, it's like looking at a cardboard, and they give you the picture of the pizza on the cardboard and say, here's a pizza. AI can do that, but you taste it as a human, you go, this is cardboard. The AI doesn't know that, but we do. So that's the thing that's going to save us. So, but.
Well, TJ, you're up.
Okay. Well, this kind of gets into one of the stories I have from Instagram. But before I get there, the social media news and updates for this week, and we start with Snapchat. So Snapchat is rolling out sponsored AI agents. Now you ask yourself, what is that? It's AI sponsored snaps, a new way for brands to show up in chat through AI agents. Or they're calling it conversational advertising. Now, what is this? Let's get into it. So AI-sponsored snaps will appear in the app's chat tab, and it has a light gray ad notation next to the brand name. After opening the chat, you can ask the agent questions about the brand it represents. Now, this is their little way of putting advertising into the chat feature. And it's not in your face. It's a little tab. You know how if you've gone on Facebook on the desktop and they have the little tiny ads that are like a one-line thing or a little picture, it's going to be like that. So once you open the chat, you can ask the agent about the brand represents. AI sponsored snaps will appear in the app's chat tab. Oh, delete. Oh, I copied it twice. So already said that. So here's a quote from Snap. Conversation is becoming the most valuable real estate in advertising. AI is accelerating that shift, turning chat into the place where people discover products, ask questions, and make decisions in real time. The real opportunity isn't just putting ads in these environments, it's designing formats that feel native to how people already talk. Now, Snap says more than 500 million people have messaged this My AI feature since it launched 3 years ago. So the My AI is the AI part of Snapchat. So that's their feature, but they're finding ways to put ads into the conversation part of Snapchat, not the public facing part, and they're trying to do it in a way. Now, this kind of reminds me of Rufus. Has anybody used Rufus on Amazon?
On Amazon, yeah.
Yeah. Now, one time I went to Amazon on the desktop and Rufus just kept popping up, and I was like, I don't want Rufus to interrupt me. I want to go to Rufus when I have a question.
Right.
So they fixed that part. But when you look at an item and you look at the reviews, there's a little summary at the top that has 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 tabs. When you tap on them, it kind of generates the like a summary of the reviews that say the thing, but they also have an ask feature. And you can ask about the product. Any question, that's their AI chat. I kind of feel like Snapchat is kind of like this. It'll be okay. Here's a little thing in the chat, and if from a brand, and it will say it in a way that you want to have a conversation with it, or otherwise you can ignore it.
So I'm thinking this is like on a website when you go and you have that little thing down on the bottom right, you can you can ask questions, and now it'll be better at asking the questions. Before, it gave you the knowledge base or the frequently asked questions, but it was very limited. Now, when you are asking questions, it'll be able to go a little deeper, if I'm saying that correctly. That you will be able to ask not just, well, what time does the store close? Well, what time do you out there? How long is the average shipping time, or whatever? You will now be able, you don't have to wait for a human to get your answers.
It'll be,
you don't have to wait till the store opens to get your answers. And so on ChatGPT, you won't have to, you can interact, like if it's Pepsi or whoever. Okay, does that 6-pack come in cherry or what? You can just start having a conversation.
Right. If you want to ask the Diet Coke about what kind of sugar substitute it uses, because there's different ones and some people are concerned, you can ask it like, what do you use? Do you use stevia? Do you use whatever in the Diet Coke, whatever? Things like that. That's what the chat will do.
Which is better because I don't have to try and I rather type and talk to a chat that's responsive. I don't want the ones like the local DMV where they keep you in the loop. I'm like, please just give me.
You want it to work. It has to work. And it has to be where you call it, not it interrupts you. Like I said, the Rufus was popping up. I was like, I don't want to see you, Rufus. And I kept clicking the X on the left and the thing kept popping up. And I was like, I don't want that.
Yeah. And it's getting, it is definitely getting better. Fred says yes. And in that same box, I type agent over and over until I get someone. I hate chatbots because I think because the older ones didn't know nothing because they were never programmed correctly.
But because you want to talk to some, and so with Amazon, I don't do that. I just go to the mobile app and there's a chat. They try to move it, but there's a chat feature where you can actually talk to somebody, or you can get the phone number and call them. But they hide it. Amazon hides it, but I always find it and I always talk to a person.
Fred, try typing in human and then see what happens.
They moved the cheese on it. So, but you can get a live person on Amazon. You just gotta dig.
Oh, okay.
And okay, so since we're talking business, if you are setting up a chat bot, please make it easy to get to a human when they need it.
Yes. It used to be, remember the automated phone call used to be, you could press 0. They used to say it and then they stopped saying it, but 0 still works. Oh, I'm good, Fred. I'm good with finding Amazon person, because I go through the thing and they go, oh, well, I don't like the answer they give me about the thing that I bought or the delivery or something went wrong. I always get a human and say, this arrived broken, this arrived spilled. I've gotten like hair products and the stuff was open and stuff. Like, I call a person and I say it spilled all over the bag, and they go, okay, we'll send a new one right out. I'm like, thank you. But if I go through the website and hit not refund, what is it? You hit something and it goes to automated. It has automated answers.
Right. And it cannot solve the problem in the moment. Because it can only, that's like what they do with when you had cable TV. Unplug it and plug it back in. Wait, I was like, look, I done went through all of your
we
steps.
didn't do that already. Yeah.
We already did this. So now
Fred has a great point. Do you remember when a certain bank started charging for you to talk to the teller?
Yes.
Really? Here.
Yes.
They will start charging $1.99 for a human.
Oh my God.
And don't do that. If you own your company, please don't start talking. Let them talk to the human.
Okay. Well, the problem is they don't want to pay the human.
They don't want to pay.
I'm just saying, you as a business owner, have a human available to answer whenever you can, for the nuances that cannot be answered by a bot. And if you are going to use a bot, feed it everything you know about you, so it can answer.
Yeah, they're gonna get around it, but we want to talk to somebody. So please put the right brands and companies. Please put that option in. You can make it hard to find or whatever, but just if I can Google it or search it or ask hey, how do I get a live person on Amazon? It will tell me.
Yep.
And I'm like, I called the number.
Doesn't that feel like, well, you really don't want to help me if I got to go searching all
Amazon doesn't want, I know they don't want to, because it's so big and then people get so many. I know they don't want to talk to me, but I'm like, I'm going to figure it out, because I know that you have a you have live chat and a live person. And you could get those things. You just got to dig through. But if you go through, when you go to your order and they say, oh, you have a problem, that's an automated step. And like Fran said, you can't get out of it. There's no way to get out of it. It just keeps going in a loop. But I go, let me find the customer service number, and they change it. And I'm like, I get a person. My daughter's like, why are you going? I'm like, because something's wrong with my order. I need a person to tell the person, because they're like, oh, send it back. I'm like, I can't send it back. It's spilled. You know what I'm saying? So I need to talk to a person.
Right. And if you try sending back, now you got to get a Ziploc bag and try to put it on.
Oh, they want, when you do it through the automated refund thing, they want you to send it back. And I'm like, I can't send it back. It's broken or it's spilled. And I'm not, like you said, I'm not going to clean it and spill it. I just get a person, because they're going to say, don't worry about it. And I got you, and we're going to send you a replacement. I've done it so many times. So I know it works. So that's how I handle it. I'm going to find a way.
Get me to a human.
Get me to a human. I like that. Get me to a human. All right, so let's go back. Sorry, I had some messages popping up, so I was looking at that.
It says, Whole Foods drop off. Don't care about none of that. Okay. What do you think?
I
haven't done what's going on with that. I have not done that.
The drop off for Whole Foods. Isn't Amazon using Whole Foods for their food delivery?
I'm not sure because I've never had anything
Well,
delivered by them.
I do, because there's Amazon Fresh and then there's Whole Foods. I think they have it separate.
Okay, because I ordered something from Amazon and the groceries popped up, right? I can get bananas and I can get something else, right? And so, but it didn't have all the food. It had a lot of frozen type foods. You know what I mean?
That's the Amazon Fresh, because they have an Amazon Fresh and then they have a Whole Foods, which comes from Whole Foods. It's two. They have two different things, but they don't tell you it's different.
Well, Fresh is Amazon owns Whole Foods. What
they do?
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
I had no idea.
Way back,
right? And so
I'm sure we covered it.
I was going to try and order more groceries, but I couldn't figure out how to get to the groceries because all they showed me was like frozen foods or something. I was like, okay, there's more stuff.
Yeah, because they have a Fresh and they have a Whole Foods, and sometimes when you're on Fresh, it will show you Whole Foods thing, but it'll always say Whole Foods.
Right.
It's confusing.
And see, I wasn't even in the groceries. I was ordering something else that was not groceries.
Yeah, you don't have to be in groceries.
Yeah, and it popped up with some, you might, here's some things that you might want to have for the kitchen.
And that's the Amazon Fresh or the Whole. Yeah, you can be in regular Amazon.com, and if you search and look for food items, you might get the Whole Food stuff.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna have to try it again because I use Instacart and I'm like, well, maybe let me see what Amazon has. And I was like, I don't like trying to dig through stuff.
Well, see, I like the Amazon because it'll come and like I can say, oh, the delivery slot, it'll come today between 10 to 3 or 5 to 7 or whatever, and it's somebody in a car bringing it, like Instacart. So I love it. I use it all the time. It's just that it was free for the delivery, and now they charge you got to spend a certain amount, and it's like $7 delivery, and you got to spend $100. I'm like, wait, I don't want $100 worth of stuff from Amazon, so I haven't used it in a while. But
yeah, and they because Instacart does that too. It's not free if you don't buy a certain amount, and then they charge you $7 delivery. I'm like, no, I can go around the corner for that, but
okay, anyway. So I'm just typing in.
And so Fred says they quit doing greasy here. It's all together. I think it's because I live near one.
I know this thing, Amazon boycott. They don't like Amazon, but I'm like, for me, it's convenient. It's very convenient for me. So
yeah,
I'm gonna use it. I'm not living in a place where I have a car and I can drive to this and drive to that. It's got to come to me. So all the stuff comes to me. We love the things that come to me.
Yeah,
right. Like the contactless delivery. I love it.
Yeah,
and, I've done the Fresh Direct too. I've done them too. So.
And see, stuff like Amazon and stuff, we've moved. Everything has shifted. Automation, anyway.
I'm happy with Amazon, but I gotta use what's convenient for me. So
right, and because that took friction out of going to get groceries every week or whatever.
Yeah, or I want to go to the neighborhood. Unfortunately, doesn't have great grocery stores. So if I want to go to a great grocery store, I'm like, well, I gotta go on the train and do this and do that, and then you gotta, how much can I get because I can't carry it all, or am I bringing somebody, or do I have to take a Uber there? So there's all those costs involved. But I'm like, I have Amazon, I have Prime, they offer delivery. I don't get produce because somebody's picking the produce. I hate that, and they give you stinky produce. But other than that, it's been great. I've ordered a turkey from Thanksgiving from them and everything. So I love it. So, but enough about Amazon, because I know everybody's like, we don't like Amazon, but it's okay with me. Whatever. You got to do what's good for you. All right. So what's next? Let's look at Instagram, because that's something we were talking about with the YouTube discussion. So Instagram has updated the algorithm to benefit original creators. Now, what they've done is, getting back into what Fred was saying about YouTube, is that they have they've announced that accounts that regularly repost content they didn't create or primarily share other people's work, ads, photos, and carousels will no longer be eligible for recommendations across the app. That means that the people that don't do original content, you're not going to be promoted in the Explore tab. You're not going to be, if you do reels, your reels aren't going to be discoverable by new people. Only the people that follow you as of today or when this was Thursday, those people will see the content that you're sharing that's not original, but it will not be pushed out. You won't be discoverable. So Meta says the idea behind this change is to ensure creators of original content get the credit and distribution they deserve. And this is rightly so, because I've seen a lot of people, different places, but Instagram also said, you know, that's my photo, that's my work, and you don't even tag me or you stole it or whatever. That's a thing that's been going on for a long time. So Instagram is like, we're trying to fix that. So the update targets content aggregators that don't post original content, and instead they just re-upload others' posts, because you can there's a way to download Instagram posts on the web, and people do it all the time. By limiting the reach of these accounts, Instagram is looking to boost originality on its app, while also working to prevent the same posts from being circulated over and over again. Now, Instagram classifies original content as content somebody created, wholly created, or reflects their unique perspective, such as photos or videos they took or content they designed. So Instagram sees content that someone, they also see content that someone edited as original content. For instance, using existing third-party content such as meme templates or popular clips is fine, as long as users edit it by adding an element that enhances the content, and not just, I've seen some people take other people's stuff and they put their logo on it or they put their watermark. That's not gonna cut it anymore. You gotta, it's more like a commentary. Have you seen people that will take a website, a screenshot of a website, and they have a little face of theirs and they'll talk about the article? That's fine, because you're adding your commentary. You're not just posting the article and there's nothing there. So the people that take content that's been posted, but you talk about it or say something or have some kind of commentary on it, not just you throw up your logo or your watermark on it and say it's mine. You can't do that because it's not yours. So when you do that, the commentary, or you talk about it, Meta is looking at your commentary as the original piece of content, but you're referencing the story. And they do that on the news all the time. They'll talk about a story or something or whatever, an article, and they'll put it up, and then the person talks about it, or they have a panel and they talk about it, that kind of thing, because the commentary is the meat of the content.
Yes.
Okay. So Instagram says low effort edits, such as adding watermarks or changing the speed of the video, don't count. Uploading a screenshot of another person's post with their username visible for credit doesn't qualify, because they're taking a screenshot of somebody else's post and then they're saying, oh, I have the username in there, but I didn't add anything to it. That's not going to fly. You have to have some kind of commentary, something that talks about it that's in your voice. So again, this content will no longer be shown in the recommendation across the app, including users' feeds and the Discover tab, unless that person is already following you. So this ties into what Fred was saying about the content. Like, all these platforms are looking at, is it your original work, even though you are talking about an article from the Wall Street Journal, you're talking about an article from whatever, and you show a screenshot, but you're there, your little small face is there, and you're not reading the article, you're talking about your opinions. So we're getting into the spot where it has to be your opinion about something, not just here's a screenshot of something and here's the username and I'm just going to post that. Because we're getting into that place where it has to be valuable information.
He said, or put your face in the corner. And
that's not going to fly either. You got to talk. Do that. But talk about the article or your opinions on how you feel. I see a lot of people that do that. Those people are going to get engagement. They're going to be okay because they're saying, hey, did you hear about this story? And then they have the screenshot and they have the little face and they talk about it or this and they move it around. But the commentary, their commentary is the main part of the content. So now Instagram is doing it, changing the algorithm. YouTube is changing the algorithm. I'll get back to YouTube real quick. There's somebody I follow on YouTube and they were talking about it the other day. Oh, my views are down, so you should like, subscribe. And I was like, that's not why. Your views are down because the algorithm has changed, because you have some videos or you've done something where you don't fit into the YouTube rules anymore.
Because people don't like your stuff and they not watching.
That too. But my thing is like, okay, well, I'm not being monetized. Okay, so now you could be on YouTube and not be monetized and still make money. You can be on YouTube and not have the partnership program and still make money. You can make videos on YouTube and not make any money. YouTube does not censor you that way unless you go to the hate speech and all the other rules of profanity or those things. If you're just new and normally doing your video and now you're mad because you're not getting monetized anymore, you can still do your video. They don't stop you from uploading your video. You just don't get paid for it. So you have to decide, my content, am I doing it to get paid? Well, yeah, that's a nice side benefit, but you should be doing it to help somebody or provide entertainment or what have you. And then you need to work on it. So we're getting out of the lazy part of making content where, okay, here comes AI and it's easy to make slop and junk. So I'm going to make that lazy content. I'm going to post it on YouTube because it makes me money. And YouTube is like, we're not doing that anymore. You got to make original content. You have to be a media producer. You don't have to be a TV show per se, but you got to make some kind of content where people want to watch it. Like Fran says, nobody likes your video. So what do? You have to figure out, well, how do I make somebody like this video? Or
make a better video.
Yeah, make a better video. Or you keep making your content because the audience will find you.
Right.
When they're ready.
And see, I think a long time, if you like what you're putting out, cool.
Yeah.
But you got to be putting it out because you like the content that you put out.
If you don't like it, the people watching the video can tell. Hello. They can see your face. They can hear the tone of your voice. They can see your content or whatever. And if it's not, your views are down, maybe you should make it shorter, or maybe you should make shorts, or maybe you should do something else, or maybe you should change whatever. But the person was like, oh, well, I've never said this before, but you should like, subscribe, and share. And I was like, that, because my views are down. And I was like, that, I was just like, that's not why I'm watching you. Be happy for the people that are watching you. Now, if you want more people to watch because you want the views up, because you want the YouTube partnership program, then you need to do a little bit more than say, like, share, and subscribe.
And see, that goes back to people saying, buy my product and support me. I was like, why?
I'm a blank business owner. Fill in your blank. I'm a blank business owner. You should support me. Well, business is not charity. It's not a nonprofit. Business means you're providing a product or a solution that fits the needs of a market. Marketing means the activities that you do to connect to that market. Plain and simple. Now, if you want to ask people, you should support me because then you're a nonprofit. They're making content creation into real label. Yes, they are. Because AI tools make it so easy. You can set up so many AI agents. People love the Claude co-work because, I've seen so many videos about setting up doing marketing in 5 seconds with Claude co-work or this Claude agent, because that's how easy it is. Getting back to the pizza. Remember I said the Jetsons, the mom pressed the button and the pizza came flying out, versus I want the pizza that's in the brick oven. Because if you've ever had pizza in the brick oven, I mean, the one that, like the real brick oven, you don't want any other kind.
Right.
It tastes different. It tastes better. That's why, like, here we have pizza, the pizza wars, where people go to Brooklyn for this pizza because this is the best pizza, and people stand outside. When I go to Brooklyn, I pass like 2,000 pizza shops, but they don't taste good.
There's a point.
Yeah, people go, where's the good pizza? Well, there's a place downtown and the pizza's like $40, and people are like, what? But see, there are people here in New York that will pay the $40 to get the pizza because it's in a brick oven, or they did this, or they did that, or there's something that sells the $40 pizza.
The cookies taste good. Fred said, I will not be surprised if they require a license for it soon. License from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, etc.
They're going to do something because the AI slop and the AI junk makes the advertisers unhappy. It makes the users unhappy.
Because if I'm an advertiser and you're putting my ad up against something that does not have any it relates to me,
no
not
redeemable qualities.
It's like you are damaging my brand.
All right.
Exactly. That's exactly the point. So, but the YouTube creators that don't and that aren't aware of this will go, oh, YouTube is censorship. It's censorship. They're stopping me. YouTube doesn't stop you from making a video unless I said like it's hates the rules that they have for uploading. You know, you're doing something egregious, like really like. Otherwise, you can upload your video all you want. Will it get views? I don't know. Is it something that people want to watch? Maybe not. But nobody's going to stop you from YouTube is not going to stop you. Okay. You're not going to make money, but that's a different animal. Yeah. So I just remember seeing that this week. Somebody was like, "Oh well, the YouTube. I've noticed the views going down on my videos and and the YouTube partnership, and but I don't really do it for the money." I was like, "You lie."
So why are you complaining then if you don't do it for the money?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, okay, whatever. You just keep running in that loop, and you'll find out soon. All right, so let's go on to let me see what else I have. Oh, TikTok. Mm-hmm. Now, TikTok had a feature, and it was called AI remixing, but this week they took it down. So we didn't get to see it. A lot of people saw it because they were testing it out. Now, what happened was there was a feature that people saw on YouTube pop up, says AI remixing. It was an option for users to allow AI to remix their videos, but without knowing what this meant. Users began getting concerned about what remixing meant. They didn't know what it was. Also, TikTok put this test on certain users and didn't allow them to turn off the AI remixing on mobile devices.
What?
It was a blanket setting and you couldn't turn it off. Now, what exactly was AI remixing? It was a testing the TikTok was testing a feature that experimented with called Meme Remixer, rolled out to a small number of users. So Meme Remixer allowed a user to take a still image from a video and create a meme they would be able to use in the comment section. Now, TikTok gave an example. They said if you were watching a video of a cat, you would be able to take a still image of the video with the tool, enter a prompt to make the cat dance. That's the AI part. You made it do something. The still image, you made it do something. And then the meme remixer would make that a photo of the cat dancing. Okay, so it's content that you don't own. Again, here we are back at content that you don't own. So they're saying that the memes that you generated with this remixer would follow the restrictions from TikTok community guidelines. But what happened was the people that had it got upset because they didn't understand what it was. They couldn't remove the permission. They didn't see where to turn it off. So TikTok paused the feature meme remixer this week. So it's not available anywhere. TikTok says they're going to rework it and look at it, and they might look at it and bring it back again.
Okay.
So here we are with using people's content with using the AI slop, making a cat dance or whatever that it wasn't doing originally. And also the option of not being able to turn the meme remixer off.
Yeah.
So because I've seen that in Instagram, where you can turn something on and allow people.
Yes, you allow people to remix or I forgot what it's called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but use your imagery or whatever.
Yeah, in others' contents or there's wording, but I don't turn that on. So, but TikTok put this test out of the meme remixer, thinking they were going to be making something cool for Gen Alpha and Gen Z to use, and they were like, I can't turn it off. I don't know where it is. What is it? So there was such a fuss that TikTok quietly removed it.
So, we're sorry.
Yeah, so they're like, okay, back to the drawing board. Speaking of TikTok-like things, Netflix had something called Clips. It's like they keep trying to do this TikTok-like vertical video feed, Netflix, because they did something before. Do you remember they did something short form video? I don't remember, and then they took it away.
They need to stop.
Yeah. So
do.
They're introducing Clips, a vertical video feed to help users discover new content by sharing highlights from original Netflix programming. So they said, think of Clips as a personalized highlight reel that helps you decide what to watch or play next without endless scrolling. You'll see short clips from series, films, and specials tailored to your taste, with an easy way to go deeper when something grabs your attention. So they're taking the little clips from, say, Bridgerton or whatever, Stranger Things or whatever, from an episode, making it a little short clip. It's in the feed of short clips. You watch it, and then it has a link to want to watch. Here's the link to the Stranger Things. Here's the link to the Bridgerton. Here's the link to, whatever
So they're turning you into an advertiser.
No, they're just taking, it's just trailers.
Well, if you're recommending it, basically.
You're not recommending it. Netflix is making clips from the content they already have.
Yes.
That you don't know. So they're making trailers.
So when I go into Netflix, I actually have to take a number of minutes or hours to sit there and decide what I'm putting in
what you're looking at
and what I'm going to put on my list to watch. And I understand. So this might help if I don't have to scroll through. Well, nope, don't like that. Don't like this. Oh, maybe I like this.
Right. You don't have to scroll through. And then I think they have a popular series called Love is Blind or something. So if you haven't watched that and you go to Netflix, they have this clips feed where they're going to take the best clip. Think of it as when people do podcasts, like Shannon Sharp is good at this. He does a 3-hour podcast, but he doesn't put the 3-hour podcast on Instagram. He takes a clip of the best bites.
Yes.
That's how you find the podcast. A lot of podcasts are doing that now. They take the best salacious, juicy clip of the person saying something, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and then, I want to watch the rest of it. Here's the link to watch it on YouTube. The whole 2-hour thing. So they're doing that with the movies and the TV series that you don't know about.
Okay.
So they're looking at that you're going to watch a short clip that's interesting, and then you go watch the whole series or TV show or comedy special because you didn't know about it. You don't know about it. Like Fran said, when you go into Netflix, you see things that they are pushing, but there's more content behind the curtain.
Okay.
So they're trying to bring out the clip. So this is called Clips, and they're going to put this little vertical video feed probably in the mobile versions.
It's called what?
Clips.
Okay.
And then Fred said been doing it for years, like ESPN.
Yeah, it's not a new idea. Netflix did not have it. So it's not new. It's just them trying to get, short clips and get you interested to watch the whole thing. I don't blame them. Hey, let them do what they're doing. All right. So the last thing I have for you, this is from Lovable. So if you're not familiar with Lovable AI, it is a Vibe coding tool. It is an AI tool that allows you to create website and apps with AI chat style features. You just type in, build me an app that tells people the version of Apple that they have, something, whatever it is. You just give it the thought, and then it builds and codes the website for you. So Lovable is launching an app on iOS and Android, because right now, before this, it was just available on the desktop. So now they're launching an app on Android and iOS. So that'll be available to you. So it says that the app would be a way to code on the go via voice or text prompts that let you capture your ideas as they pop into your head. So if you're not connected to your desktop to use Lovable.ai, you can use your phone or your tablet, and whenever you get an idea, it's like using ChatGPT or any of the other chat tools. You type in something, and then, but they call it vibe coding, where you're coding apps and you're coding websites, but the software does it for you. So you're not writing the code, it does it for you based on what you ask.
I like that, because most of the time you have to go to the web browser to do it, and you can, and sometimes that
might not be convenient. You might not have your laptop, you might not be at your desktop, you might be out and about, get an idea for an app or a website or updates or whatever, and you can use your phone or the mobile device or the tablet. I'm pretty sure it works on the iPad and everything, and just use Lovable from there. So you can download it now, iOS and Android.
Okay.
Right. Fred said, I thought website design industry would vanish when WordPress came out. Wix, and still website design by humans is still needed. It is, because most people don't know what they don't know.
Right.
And they need help.
Yes.
And they're not going to go back in there and do a Lovable coding and all of that. I got a lot of clients.
And see, even if you use the AI vibe coding website too, there are others. Replit, there's a couple others.
Yeah.
There's still some things that, if you know the back end and connecting it with the database and all that stuff, you might still want to do. So it's just like I just thought I was giving an analogy and just forgot. Books. Like, okay, remember, we printed books, and you had a book and you read a physical book. Now we have devices. You don't need the physical book, but people still read. People still go to the bookstore and buy books, or they buy them off of Amazon or the website or whatever. So that's what I mean. It's like people still buy books, even though it's easy to get an ebook on your device.
Yeah, Fred says he's designed websites for people with Google Sites.
Google Sites,
And Fred, I agree with you, but I'm like, apps may be cool, people will still not use it.
It's popular. That's all.
Right. And okay, for me, doing websites with Lovable is so much more easier.
It's easy. Yeah.
It is so easy, because I thought Card was easy until I got to Lovable. I was like, hold the phone, time out, time out. Because now I can give people their back end stuff, like you were saying, and they don't know.
Be done with it, right?
Right. They don't know what goes into the back end of everything, like their database, how they can make it where all of the stuff, the bells and whistles that they want to put in there. I can still do that and save them time and save me time.
Okay.
Listen, it's like bread. You can make bread or you can go buy bread. Some people like to make bread because they like the process of it. Same thing with WordPress or building a website, like Fred said with Google. The people that do that build, they still gonna build.
Yes.
They're still gonna be there. Even though Lovable and these other easy AI tools, there's going to be easy. I keep going back to the pizza thing, where people want the pizza that comes out real fast, or they want the one that's handmade in the brick oven. It's going to be a matter of taste. And then if you're talking about selling this service to business owners, you can do this using Lovable instead of using the WordPress. But what it is that you're giving an end result. The business owner still, or the brand, wants a website. They don't care how you made it. They want it to look, they want it to taste good. The pizza has to taste good.
And you can make it taste good. It don't have to be cardboard. You can make it taste like brick oven if you know what ingredients.
If you know what you're doing. Yes.
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 Yeah, you can
That's
still
why
make a brick oven.
Yeah, that's why I use the bread analogy, because you can, you think, oh, bread is easy, just flour, water, yeast, whatever. But there's a whole bunch of things that go in, experience and technique and knowledge that goes into it, versus having the bread that's just, okay, you made the bread, versus I made bread that looks like it needs to be in a bakery shop. See,
Yep.
there's a difference there. So that's the analogy. And that's what I have for you this week.
Thank you very much. Now, we want to say thank you. Thank you, Fred, for tuning in with us today, and everybody else who watched live, and those of you who are watching on the replay. We want to say thank you. You can connect with Coach TJ. Her code is right up there.
Yes.
Connect with TJ, TerryJohnsonOnline.com, everywhere. You can connect with BizChicks at bizchicks.net. I'm looking for
I got it.
Okay, thank you for checking in with bizchicks.net. We got some new things going on. We're going to have some fun next week. TJ and I will be back. Well, Terry and I will be back for Coffee Talks on Monday. TJ and I will be back for Marketing Talks on Tuesday. And then we got so many things. Coach Karen on Wednesday. Happy Healthy Habits with Robin on Thursday. And then we're right back here with some more Tech Life Weekly. So thank you for joining us.
Well, I also want to remind everybody that if you're looking for help with your AI, you might want to ask the AI professor, Miss Francine Gregory. So I'm going to put your QR code up there, and they can go straight to your website and check it out, because we even start with people who don't know how to navigate their device. We got something for everybody. So come on over and check it out. Also, this weekend, we're doing how to write a book in a day. So
we are.
That's one of the classes that we offer, and you can sign up over there on Ask the AI Professor. So with that, we want to remind you, it's good to make money in your business. So go to the front of your own line. We'll see you soon, everybody. Bye-bye. And thank you again, TJ, for all you do.
You're welcome.
Thank you for tuning in today. We trust you've learned something to help you build a more profitable business and take the hassle out of your hustle. See you next time.